it's about getting into schools and talking to young people, because, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Hi, this is James Morrison. I'm happy to invite you to the Chronicles with Tom and Jamie. Enjoy.
The amount of shit I've got on here is insane. Do you remember how to do this, Jamie? Is it how did it go? Can you
some hands and moving them? And...
Anybody listening to this or watching it? Can you get? Yeah, it's what, sir? Right? Yeah, hands up. Right. So hands up. Apparently. Wait. Yeah. Right. Wait. Wave. Like what? Like a game show? Oh, is that? Yeah. Okay. There we are. What's next? Oh yeah, cool. Hi guys. What's the show called? Yeah. It's the Chronicles of Podcast, and it's the 51st edition. And I do believe, Jamie.
Yes.
Chronicles of James Morrison.
Yes, it is.
Oh, fucking phenomenal! Right, we've been here long enough for the past 2 weeks. I'll get back driving. Hit it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 51st edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these are the Chronicles of James P. Morrison. It is I, the bearded brummy Jamie, and joining me, as always, is this handsome devil over here.
It's got some Tom, and you know what, Jay? They actually nailed it. That was absolutely nailed. They went, no, your microphone didn't go off. It caught everything. We're back with a vengeance. It's been a nice week off.
It has been.
So I suppose we should just straight away just earth it in the room. How are your balls?
Battered and bruised. Do you want to see? No? I'll keep them in. I'll keep them in the shorts. No, they're all right. They're a bit sore. They're a bit tingly, but they're all right. For anyone unaware, I had the snip. So, thus the week off.
A vasectomy, Jamie. That's what you had. A vasectomy. Because Americans might not call it that. Venezuelans might not call it that. I don't know. People all around the world may be like, let's snip.
We don't want to confuse our fans from Venezuela. That's a very good point, sir.
It's just like, can you imagine to go, snip, you get this is you snipped your ribbon. What does he mean? Why did the week off to cut a ribbon?
He chopped his pee off.
Just, I don't know how Venezuelans, I suppose it's more Spanish-esque, isn't it?
I don't even know where Venezuela is. I'm not good at geography.
Really? You don't know where it is?
I haven't got a clue.
Oh, Jamie, westward.
I'm not good with geography, all right?
What continent do you think? Okay, we're going to play a little game now.
Oh, here we go.
Where is Venezuela? Anyway, so that was the little theme song for it.
Actually, isn't it in Europe? I feel like I remember something to do with Venezuela football in the Euros one year. Am I right? Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm wrong.
Oh, straight away I was a bit like,
I'm not good with geography, all right?
All right. So, We've decided it's definitely not in Europe. It's definitely fucking not in Europe. Is it on the west or is it on the east side of the planet?
Fuck me, I don't fucking know.
Well, pick one.
The west?
Bing! Okay,
Hey!
good start. So think of the continents that are in the west side of the country. Which continent do you think it's now on? Jen, come on, you can laugh as much as you like. You're keeping everybody waiting. All right?
Is it in Africa? I don't know.
That's in the fucking east, you...
I don't know geography!
Oh, Jamie Westwood.
Is it South America?
Correct. Fucking
Yay!
hell. Jesus Christ. So in the west. So it's got to be Japan. Right. Oh. You might as well have said that. You might as well have just said Japan.
All right.
Oh, so Africa's like dead center with us. Is African
know.
Western? Is it classed as the West?
I have literally... We've
I imagine it
established
wouldn't.
I don't know geography.
Because Africa literally were pretty much in line with Britain-ish. I think they're a bit more over to the east side of us. So they're below Europe. But because obviously Italy and Morocco are like almost touching with the Mediterranean in the middle. And Tunisia's there as well with Egypt and Sudan. You went to fucking Egypt, mate. You should know where that is. Yeah.
It doesn't mean I could see it over the top, like on a map, like a fucking Indiana Jones movie or something.
So when I was a kid, I was obsessed with flags. When I was a kid, about 3-4 years old. I used to love painting flags. I used to get a book at the library called Flags of the World. And I used to love looking at them and I used to want to paint them all. And essentially, that's how I started to get quite good at geography. And then obviously I used to grow up following football for years and years, worked in the bookies, got used to more places. And there'll be some really obscure random shit that I'll be like, I have no fucking clue where that is. But it's really funny because at work we have the quiz and every time a geography question comes up, everyone goes and looks at me like, oh, Tom's thinking. It's like, what bordered Costa Rica, I think was one. And it was like Honduras and it's because in middle America between Mexico and South America.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the Dominican Republic and Guatemala and El Salvador are down there as well. It was just, yeah.
Literally, as soon as I could drop geography as a subject at school, that shit went. I fucking hated geography.
Oh, I loved it. I mean, I didn't like all the cumulonimbus clouds and all that sort of bollocks and erosion. Like, we were going to learn about erosion. Oh, great.
That's why I hated it, because we did like weeks upon weeks about different types of rivers. And I was like, I am so bored.
Contouring the hills and stuff like that and mountains and everything else. Yeah, I still don't want to do history because, you know, it already happened. So it's just, yeah. My mum would punch me in the face for that. She fucking loves history. But, you know, there's so many kings. I'm like, is there? And they're all the same fucking name.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of the same.
Edward,
names.
Henry, or Charles, or George. All right.
That's
Great.
pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate.
There were 8 Henrys. Fuck off. Like,
There's only been 2 Elizabeths. That's all I care about now.
do you reckon like names have obviously evolved over years? So like back in the olden days, there was only, you could either call your kid Henry, Edward, George, or Charles, and that was it. That's all the names that existed
That's
back
all
then.
the choices.
That's it. That's all, for guys, that's all you had.
If you were rich, especially, that was all the names you had the choice of.
Yeah.
Job done.
Otherwise, you were peasant. Peasant 1, 2, 3, 4.
Weren't they all like named after their dads back then as well, though, at some point? So, yeah.
Well, the Scandinavians did it, don't they? Their surnames are their dad's names, like first names. So
Really?
David's son. Yeah.
Ah, that makes
Did you not know this?
No.
Granted, I only learned this recently, but yeah. So like all like your Swedes and your Danish and your Finnish and Norwegian and Icelandic, they all have son at the end of them. Well, majority of them do, and it's because their surname is their dad's first name and the fact that they're their son.
That makes sense now. I'm thinking
Really
about it,
fucking
especially
cool,
with
innit?
Norway and like the Vikings. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you'd be Jamie Johnson,
That's a great name.
whereas it sounds like a thug.
Jamie Johnson, mate.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Oh, don't want to do them Johnsons.
What a Cheltenham reference.
Yeah, I know, right? Whereas I'd be Thomas Darrenson.
Why did I not think your dad's name was Darren? I thought it was someone else.
No, it's Darren, but it's spelled with an I, not an E. Ooh.
Darren.
Yeah, like my mum's double L for Alison, not one L. Ooh. That's why I have no H in my name. Oh, anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that, to be honest with you. But I brought some, Jamie, I'm not going to lie, because we've had a week off. Hi, everybody. Hope you haven't missed us too much. I've got so much on here. Like, it's insane. So I don't know what you really want me to go with, to be quite honest.
Well, I don't know what's there. You're going to have to tell me.
So I'll bring up more in the catch-up, because we've done quite a bit since we went away. But I went to Tenby a couple of weeks ago. To my other half, Kerris telling me that the Welsh for microwave is Popty Ping. And
what?
The fact that Welsh called the microwave Popty Ping.
That is the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
But then somebody else told me that's incorrect. Yet I got it from my other half, who is also Welsh. So I'm kind of like, yeah. So apparently that's not the case. Apparently it is. So I don't know if it's a regional thing.
I was about to say maybe it's a North and South Wales divide.
We'll take it. Microwave's called Popty Ping in Wales.
What did the other person say it was?
They couldn't remember, they said.
See, it's bullshit. It's Popty Ping.
But it's also made me laugh. Because Tenby is called something other, Piss God.
Yes.
And I took the piss, literally. And I actually pronounced it correctly. And I was like, oh, it actually is Piss God. And like, yeah. Do you know what Piss God in Wales is, Jamie?
I know what Tenby is in Welsh, the Welsh translation, because I've always been told it's land of the fish, I believe it is.
Fish is Piss God, yeah. Fish.
Piss God, yeah. Like,
that is the god of piss is swimming within our waters, according to Welsh history. Ah, the great piss god. Yeah, oh, piss. Oh, please not here, please.
I've always wanted to learn Welsh. It's the most fascinating language. It's just beyond. Just go and you find it.
What really makes me laugh though is like when I listen to the people at work, and they get obsessed when people come in speaking Welsh. They love it. So there's only a couple people that can speak Welsh that work with us, and they start talking to like blah, 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 whatever, and then you're just here, blah, 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 prescription, and you're like, what? And it's like, oh yeah, we don't have a word for that. And like, what? So you just half-assed it, have you? The Welsh went, oh, you know what? There's too many words. Whatever, not interested.
We've already made every single word twice as long as it needs to be. For this one, we'll let you have it. It's fine.
Yeah. It just really made me laugh. There's some other ones that I can't consider the joke because I can't remember the rest of them. But lenses is also not in Welsh either. So like lenses, prescription, and you're just like, oh, okay. But contact lenses kufuf or kufuf. Yeah. C like WF, double F, double D, double FD or something. They're like, what the fuck is that?
That sounds like a legitimate Welsh spelling, to be fair.
The other half was going to absolutely murder me for the beginning of this show. She's going to love it. It made me laugh as well because I was hanging out with their mum, good old Des, and I was trying to pronounce the name. It's near Bangor. It's a Haven holiday resort called Pwllheli, and I said it, and they were like, "Oh, Tom, please say that again." Please say it again. Just please say it again. Okay. Pwllheli? They're like, fool, you know nothing, Ginger, nothing.
And how is it pronounced?
I can't remember. It's like Pwllheli or something. I was like, okay, then I got that completely wrong.
It's impossible to say the fucking names right. They're all over the shop. They really are.
Yeah. Luke will probably enjoy this as well, since he's Welsh and all. But still, So, Popty Pin for microwaves and Piss God for fish. Great words. Absolutely great words.
Popty Ping is the best thing I've heard in life.
And while we're also there, this person's never going to fucking listen to this, although we might get lucky. I want to say a massive, massive thank you to the lovely family that gave me and Kerris their free parking ticket all day. You are absolute legends. And I appreciate you so much. We literally got to the pay thing. Like, excuse me. We turned around like, we're going. Do you want ours? Yes, please.
That happened to me and Becky the other day when we were in Stone. We're literally just about to sort out the money. They're like, got an all-day ticket if you want it. We're about to go now. We're only probably 10 minutes. I was like, thank you very much, you lovely people.
Très magnificent.
We tried to pass it on as we were leaving, but there was like no one around. I was like, oh, well, we tried.
But still, before we do get into the catch-up, Luke wanted me to address something we talked about 3-4 weeks ago when we talked about kids sitting on the bus at the back.
Ah, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Luke disagreed with me that double-decker wankers will sit at the back. double-decker wankers will sit at the front with their feet up on the window.
Oh, he's got a good point there.
He has got a great point.
He has got a good point.
That's why I thought I'd bring it to the table. So I want to correct what I said a couple of weeks back. Luke is bang on there. For double-decker bus wankers, the kids will sit at the back, they'll sit at the fucking front, but upstairs, their feet on the window.
I feel like it's double-decker bus wankers. The kids, the school kids on their own, sit at the back, but the chavvy families will sit at the front with their feet up there. The little 5-year-olds will stick their feet up.
Yeah. So I wanted just to correct that. So, how you doing, my friend? What's going on?
I'm very well, my friend. I'm very well. I'm pretty tired, but because I literally have not stopped, but I'm good. I'm excited because after this recording, we've got one hell of a week coming up, my friend. So I'm very excited. But yeah, I'm pretty damn good. All is good. Good vibes all around, as the kids say these days. How about you?
I love that you had minor surgery, and I was like, mate, we'll take the week so you can chill, and you didn't chill.
I tried. I literally did try every occasion I could. There just wasn't many occasions that I could. The joys of having a 5-year-old's birthday party on the same week. I did try. I did my best.
Not my body. Can't say anything.
This is me. I struggle to relax anyway. I just can't do it. Don't know why. I'm just not one for relaxing.
Just enjoying the fruits of the piss god. Thank you, piss god.
Or fish water.
Well, it just looks like piss, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. I thought you should get fish water for a minute then. I thought, what?
No.
Because that sounds disgusting. What about you anyway? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm dying. It's, again, the heat wave has struck us. And my flat is currently sat at 33 degrees. And it's wonderful, mate. It's absolutely wonderful. I've melted about 5 times. I literally got to the point where I put the fan, I just spread my legs.
Fair.
The fan's in front of me, I was like, cool my balls.
Yeah, I did that the other night.
I might as well start singing TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
As they run out of my balls.
Yeah, from underneath my life. Literally, like,
I did the other day. I went into the bedroom because I got the fan facing the bed. I literally stripped off and just lay on the bed, turned the fan on, was like, "Cool me down, please."
It's funny because you get into that position and you're like, "Oh, I'm hungry now," or you need to piss. You're like, "Oh no, I don't want to move." It's cool. This area is the coolest I've been in years. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Like, why does it have to be a heat wave that we're going to sit in a field full of metalheads for 4 days and it's going to be roasting hot?
No, Wales is meant to be 40 plus, so I'm pleased that I'm not here. Yeah,
at least you're escaping that. Christ.
Yeah, I won't be in a flat for 5 days, so it's going to be it's going to be good. So I'm looking forward to this week, my friend. I'm looking forward. We're literally recording this on Tuesday evening, and I'll be departing in the morning straight to Jamie's abode to get ready for the Bloodstock Festival, which you keep referring to. We are going to be doing interviews face to face for the first time ever in our history, let alone this show. So
squeaky bum time. Bum time.
Almost 3 years old, and we've yet to interview face to face. But literally, mate, it's just like doing this, really.
I know what I'm like. I'm like, and then as soon as we've done the first one, I'm like, that was all right.
Yeah. Because imagine it's just like this. That's all you have to do. Yeah.
Just reach out and go, you're actually here. I won't actually start touching the guest's face. Don't worry. I'm just.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's probably not why they're probably like. But then you might find someone go, oh.
I like you.
But still, what have you been doing with myself, my friend, other than having the V? What have you been doing?
What haven't I been doing? Like I said, had an vasectomy, as you just said. But the reason we had a week off, one of the weirdest experiences of my entire life. But it didn't hurt at all, which is not what I expected to say. I think I definitely overthought it. But I'm kind of glad I did that because I know what I'm like. If I go in there, know my luck. If I go in there going, it's all going to be fine. I'm going to walk out going, that was the worst and most painful experience of my entire life. But no, it was absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. Like I said, I don't know how much detail you really want me to go into with this, if I'm honest with you.
Not a lot, but...
Not a lot. I'll just say it wasn't that painful. Anyone thinking about it, just message me. It's fine. But just the weird, it's just weird. Plus, when else are you ever going to get your dick taped to your belly? Anyway, moving on. The day I had that done, Harrison and his partner Lara came to stay for the night, which was quite nice to see my boy. Didn't really
I thought you were going to go somewhere completely different than that. Then I literally, my heart went for 2 seconds. Then I thought you were going to say something else.
What do you think I was going to say?
What do you think I was going to say?
I don't know, which is what worries me.
Yeah, for some weird reason, the P word came into my head, and I was like, no. And then, so that's good. It's sweet. My boy Harrison, because the same day, my boy Harrison.
Oh, gee, no.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No,
so I was like,
no.
The way you worded it made me go, what do you mean?
Do not even put that thought into the atmosphere. No.
You know they have been. Come on, they're 16 years old.
Yeah, let's move on from this one. Although he's going to get a smack because he keeps referring to me as his mom now, inciting that I've had my balls removed. They've not been removed. They're still in place. Thank you very much. But yeah, they came down on Monday night, and then Wednesday, Sam and Lena came to stay because it was my little girl Olivia's 5th birthday on Thursday, which was wonderful. Can't believe she's 5. I'm not a fan of this fact, but there you go. She's growing up. We went to Cadbury World for the day, which was very nice. We did the tour, wrote our names in chocolate. We saw a stage show with Fredo, the frog from the Fredo bars. He dressed up as a rock star called Fredo Mercury. That's the sort of wordplay I like. There's a 4D cinema thing in there as well, which was pretty hilarious because Olivia was quite terrified. And not that she was terrified was hilarious, but it was her face for the whole thing because it literally was going around. It's like a roller coaster 4D cinema thing. She was like this. And then as soon as it ended, you went, "You okay?" She just went, liar. I felt bad. Well, I felt like a very bad parent for laughing, but it was hilarious. And then we had a McDonald's on the evening because the kid loves something from the Happy Meal shop, like all kids do. Have you tried the halloumi fries that they brought out, by the way?
No.
Oh, God. Beautiful things. Beautiful things. I'm sort of going through this quickly. If you have questions, just interrupt me because I've done quite a lot. Saturday, we had a kids' party. We had a bouncy castle. We made food of it. 12 children in my house. 12 children. That was not my idea of a good time.
Well, a quarter of it used there anyway, so.
I suppose. But it's fair, it was only Olivia of mine because unfortunately Sam and Lena had to go back because Lena's best mate was having a birthday. So she had plans. She was going to a salon and getting her nails in her head, and she was very excited, bless her. So yeah, 12 kids in the house. It wasn't as bad as I expected. I was expecting so much worse, but it all went smooth, no problems whatsoever. Apart from a phone call at 7:10 in the morning from the bouncy castle place going, by the way, we're 5 minutes away. I was like, really? 7 o'clock in the morning.
Not well.
We didn't want Olivia to know. The plan was Olivia was going to go out with my sister so we could get it all set up. She didn't know it was going to be a surprise. But no, she woke up and they were there. But she got to bounce on the bouncy castle in her pajamas, so she was well happy. And then after the party, we literally tidied up and went all the way to Stoke-on-Trent to see my daddy dearest because we went to see Gary Delaney.
Oh, nice.
And he was absolutely hilarious. We got to pop Becky's live comedian virginity. She's never seen a comedian live. Yeah, I know. She'd never seen a comedian live before. I wasn't sure how she's going to be because she's not the biggest fan of stand-up and stuff like that, but she absolutely pissed herself laughing. It was great fun. Not any jokes I could really repeat on here because they're very inappropriate, but absolutely hilarious. And I didn't realise he was married to Sarah Millican. Found that out. Didn't know.
Is he?
Yeah, he's married to Sarah Millican. Did not know that.
There we are.
Two very different styles of comedy in that house, but there we go. But no, but that was great fun. But the following day on the Sunday was our wedding anniversary. So we went to a place called Oat Cakes and Milkshakes in Stone. Now this place, when I did my cycle, I saw the sign for oat cakes and milkshakes. And I don't know if you've ever had oat cakes before. They're a northern thing. They're basically like pancakes, but you get like breakfast things in them, like sausages and all that sort of stuff. And they are delish. So we went there, had a anniversary lunch of some breakfast oat cakes and big ass milkshakes. They were beautiful. I don't know if you saw, I did put them on the old social medias. They were delicious. And then I took Becky for a walk down the canal. I did some my bike ride on, which was quite nice to revisit there, take it in a bit more, because obviously I was exhausted when I was doing it last time. But it's stunning in Stone. I don't know if anyone's ever been there. It's a really nice place. We were walking down a canal, watching people go through the lock. Had to helping a woman open the lock for the canals. And then some old man trying to convince us to sell our house and buy a canal boat.
Oh yeah,
because apparently it works out a lot cheaper. But there we go. And then we came home, ordered a Mexican because that's our anniversary tradition is to eat Mexican food and watch Star Wars. That's anniversary tradition is eat Mexican, watch Star Wars. So we had to do that. And then yesterday I went back to work for one day. My first day back at work since my procedure, having to wear like normal clothes and not loose-fitting clothes. Not my idea of fun. I was in a lot of pain yesterday. And then today I've been to see the kids. And now I'm here with you. Oh, tell a lie. Yesterday we did an interview as well. And it was a glorious one. So yeah, and here I am now. Watching wise, I'm now on series 3 of The Orville. And my God, that is an amazing program. Absolutely loving it. I've decided to start rewatching Loki because the typical thing that's happened is Becky was doing something. I was like, I'm just going to watch The Orville while you're doing that. And now I need to wait for her to carry on watching it because she got into it as well. So there we go. Typical. Watch Thor, Love and Thunder. I finally watched that Man vs. Bee, the Rowan Atkinson thing on Netflix. Have you watched it?
Nope.
I thought you would have watched that. I know you like Rowan Atkinson.
It's on my list. Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I won't tell you what's happened, obviously, because you've not watched it yet. And I started today to watch Trainwreck. I don't know if you've seen it on Netflix. There's a documentary all about Woodstock 99.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's fascinating to watch. I knew Woodstock 99 had problems, but my God, I didn't realise it was that bad. I didn't realise that Fred Durst got a lot of the blame for it, so there we go. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm up to. I've got a couple of things I still need to watch. I was hoping to watch by now, but I've just not found time to. I really watched that Prey.
Oh, yeah.
On Disney Plus, it looks really good. And the new Sandman series is on Netflix, which I want to watch. So hopefully I can start them soon.
Cool.
There we go. That was a lot done. I think I got through it quite quickly. What about you, Sire?
That's good, man. I think I'm amazed you got through the Orville so quick. I'm struggling with series 3.
Really?
I'm on episode 5. Yeah, I'm not finding it as funny as the past.
It's not very funny, is it? It's very serious. It's very emotional. The first episode, especially.
How many? Yeah. How many episodes are you in?
I've just watched the one.
No, what number? Don't tell me.
I'm not. I think I'm on 3.
Okay, I'm on 5. I was just like, I can't be asked.
The doctor's ex-husband comes into. I think it's 3.
That's 2.
Is that 2? Oh, there you go. 2 then. That's not 3 now.
Yeah, 3 is really good. 3 I really enjoyed, but the rest of it, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. It's just like I don't know, struggling. So trying to think when we last recorded now, because I think it was like nearly 2 weeks ago, like literally nearly 2 weeks. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
So in that time, Keris has started her new job in Manchester, which is great. So she's not been around much. We had 3 days off together. Did that happen before or after?
After. We haven't spoken about that.
We haven't spoken about that.
No.
Where it's Tenby. Yeah. So it's Tenby on the Saturday. That was amazing. It's my first time ever being there. Seaside towns, they're nice. Like, I get it. It's a lovely place to go. And it was really nice to walk around and stuff, but like, it's very novelty, isn't it? It's such a novelty type. But we loved it. We had a great time. We took photos by the cannon, and a little kid kept trying to get in my photo. And like, we're taking photos. This little kid's head just like appeared. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. It was just lovely. Walked in the sand a little bit.
I loved Tenby. I used to live down there. So
we had a few drinks. Like, it was just really nice, just very chill. And then we had fish and chips, which Keris found disappointing. And we got the free car pass, which is great. Sunday, what did we do Sunday? We watched Thor, Love and Thunder. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Did we?
Yeah, I think you did. Why do I know your life better than you do?
Because so much has happened. So just, I really enjoyed it. So I thought it was great. I did think it was because it was. I don't know if I could say this because obviously I don't know how many people watched it. I'll tell you afterwards. I quite liked it. That's all I can say.
I liked it, but there was just too much unnecessary humor. There was just too much for me. I just thought, I know it's going to be funny at times, but there's some parts you can have a lot of heart and seriousness, and then you just put a joke in. I was like, that ruined it. Yeah.
So I really liked it. And then Monday we had like the greatest day of our lives. Quite a lot of stuff happened Monday. We went shopping. We bagged some interviews for Bloodstock. I had a really good chat with Braden. Like mental shit. This show is just great, and I love that we still do it. And you know, being independent now is the best thing we ever did.
Absolutely.
By a country fucking mile. Kerry from Manchester started a new job, so I was just Rihanna and stayed at home, not really doing a whole lot, watching WWE and like classic. I'm in December of '98 now. I've almost finished it. The year anyway. You can't really finish wrestling; it doesn't stop. So we're doing that. We watched John Wick 2 because I haven't seen the second one, and really enjoyed it. There were some scenes that Kerry's like, "Oh my god, I can't watch that," but it's great. So I watched John Wick 2. Really enjoyed that. I'll say I've been catching up with the Orville, but I'm struggling with it. So I'm on episode 5, and I'm like, I just can't be asked.
I think it's stopped the funniness of it. It's turned into Star Trek. Quite frankly, it's just
not my bag.
Lost. No.
I find myself going, like, just looking at my phone because I can't be bothered.
Like, why isn't Bortus addicted to cigarettes anymore?
That is one of the best episodes ever. So we did that. I've been watching a bit of Final Space, been catching up with that, but not trying to finish it because I love that show so much. What else have we done? I'm trying to think. We had our 1-year anniversary.
We did. So happy anniversary, sir.
We obviously released episodes every day, like some classic moments and whatnot. And there were so many more I wanted to choose. Like, there's so it was hard because I love pretty much everything we've done. So it was hard. I was like, I don't know what to pick. Like, I don't know.
I struggled to only pick 3 out of 100, probably. It's very hard.
Oh, I agree. I've got 2 exams left.
Ooh.
And they are resubmissions, and they have 1 question each. That's it. I'm done.
Why 1 question?
Because I passed the other ones.
Oh, so that's the question you got
that's
wrong.
That's the question I got wrong. Yeah. So, and there's 2 exams with 1 question in each. 1 had 14 originally and 1 had 8. So I'm like,
happy days. He's almost done.
I know, but it's frustrating me because I'm like, just fucking finish now, please. Says that. Other than that, man, like, I can't. Only Murders in the Building. If you're not watching that, what is wrong with you?
I think I need to get onto this.
We're on series 2, episode 6, and we are fucking loving it. So we've slowed down. We watch like 1 episode a night. So like we don't want to binge because it's so excellent. I can't explain. I'd like to start it with you tomorrow if that's okay.
Okay.
Is that okay? Just because I want to see what you think. I want to get a vibe. I want to get a feel. Like literally, like this is the feel I want. It's fucking excellent. It's gripping. It's hilarious. Like you say, it has heart. The story, it's emotion. There's tension. It's got everything you could ever possibly want. And the podcast exists on Spotify as well,
really?
Which I love. The fact that shit goes down. I think that's amazing. Highly recommend that TV series to anybody. Only Murders in the Building on Disney Plus. You will not be disappointed. Trust me. Even if you don't get the humor side of it, the storylines alone, you'll love. It always keeps you guessing, going, "Oh, I wonder who it is." Like, I love it. We're there with our fucking tally charts and our like oh yes, we've got our own boards up with our pins in, and that's the suspect. Yeah, fun. It's a great TV series, man. Great TV series. But other than that, like, we haven't really been doing a whole lot. Just spending a bit of time because we're not seeing it. Me and Karis aren't really seeing each other at the moment. It's doing my fucking head in. So just been Rihanna-ing more than anything else as well.
At least you get to spend like 4 nights in a tent with me.
Yeah, and then I get to come back to Karis, so it's going to be great.
First, he doesn't want to take me on holiday. Now he doesn't want to live in a tent with me.
Bloodstock's going to be unbelievable. If you're at Bloodstock Festival, please come and find us. We'll be at the Sophie Lancaster tent. just drop us a message, drop us an email, just whatever. Just come and find us. We'll be wherever you can. The Chronicles of Podcast. We'll have our t-shirts on. Come and say hello.
We'll wave.
And we'll check in with Stay Cozy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're all caught up.
All right.
Is this thing on?
Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
The Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man! That's right, Shaggy! Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boy!
So, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
We're back again
Oh, yeah.
for another week of Callum's Treachings.
Yeah!
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
So, Callum felt quite bad that he only delivered 2 and then we had a week off. So, he's made up for that by delivering 4 Treachings this week.
Oh, what a beauty.
So, you know, he doesn't like to disappoint, put it that way.
You could never disappoint us, Callum.
The boy turns 30 in September. Oh,
Ooh.
But still, should we get started?
Come on, then.
What is Callum treaching us? This week?
Arguing with someone online is like a sort of turn-based combat. You patiently wait for the other person to reply so you can eagerly attack them with words of your own.
Okay, yeah, I get what you mean. Arguing with someone online is like a turn-based combat game. You have your turn, then you got to wait for the other person, and then you can have your. I get it now. Yeah. That is very.
I love turn-based combat games as well. Final Fantasy mainly more than anything else. But yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's absolutely right.
I don't know what else I can really say to that, to be honest with you. We're just.
I know what it's the most frustrating form of argument because you're like, right, I'll have you. Oh, come on. I've got something else witty I want to say. Come on, reply.
I don't know why people do it. Like, why people are such keyboard warriors.
Oh, not now, but when I was a kid. Come on, we're all dickheads when we were kids.
I'm just, yeah. And like, there was, if I remember rightly, there was someone put some free food up on a Newport, like a free Newport dump site thing. And whoever comments first gets it. Someone commented first, and then someone commented as well. I think they were either at the same time or whatever. And this person went fucking batshit.
Really?
And they were like, it's just some tomatoes and spaghetti. Hannah, do you like calm down? Like, it was so fucking hilarious. It was great. This person going, I've got a disabled kid and my dad's dead and blah, 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 blah. That's what I mean. And you're like, whoa. It's just some peppers and some spaghetti. Calm your ass.
Okay, I get the kid, but the dad don't need feeding. What's that got to do with it?
That's what I mean. No, I'm saying is that was just an example.
Like, no.
Oh. But yeah, and this person was like, well, I just happened to comment before you did, so.
The peppers and the tomatoes are mine.
Yeah, it's just,
Hannah.
That's not their name. I don't know what their name was. The response from the person giving the free food away was fucking fantastic. Because they were like, all right. Right, just free shit. Like, calm your ass.
It's like it's a legal binding agreement. Or something.
It's so fucking like when you. I mean, it's in the journal. I don't want to go too much into it, but Facebook Marketplace is horrific for it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm gonna put this t-shirt for 20 quid. Give you 5 for it. Whoa, what? I'll give you 5 for it. No, 20 quid. All right, tenner. Sorry. I didn't remember putting we could haggle in the description. Like, where's that come from?
Oh, everyone tries it. Everyone tries it.
Yeah, I know. Anyone wants something for free, don't they? But Jamie, we should continue.
Yes, we shall.
Callum, I won't ruin this one. What else is Callum treaching us this week?
Most fish have no idea what wind is.
That's mind-blowing, though. Isn't that mental?
And they're the sort of treaches we love, kids. He's absolutely right, though.
That's really crazy.
Yeah, because most of them ain't leaving that water to find out.
Do you reckon, unless they get hit by air bubbles, I suppose? Is that a thing?
I don't think an air bubble's got as much force as the wind. Though,
well, no, true, but like, I don't know, a fart. But it's just like... I was
going to say maybe the current, would that count? But
it's just water,
that's not wind, though, it's just water.
That's mental.
That's nuts.
I love shit like that. That is... Yeah, that's blown my fucking mind. Does you reckon if a shark goes to attack you, just go...
what the fuck was that? What
the ass is that? Like, oh god, oh this human's got superpower. I don't want to eat you.
Just to put this out there, we're not condoning in an incident with sharks you blow on them. That's not going to help. Run, or swim, whatever.
Just don't go near them. Just don't go in the ocean.
Don't they say punch them on the nose? Like I ain't punching a fucking shark.
But yeah, don't punch in water, but.
It's a good point as well.
Because the resistance to the water fighting back at you, if I probably like
booping its snoot.
Yeah, just an Orange Cassidy high five.
Or even just a boop in its snoot.
Should we continue?
Yes.
What else is Callum treaching us this week?
Shorter people are probably less likely to have broken phone screens.
Yeah, because they ain't going to fall far.
I'm going to see the logic in that, yeah.
I'll think about it. Karis has still got like an iPhone 6.
So, fucking hell, that is impressive.
In just fucking struck that it's not a 6, but it's definitely one of them, like a 6 or a 7 or something. Like it's indestructible. Still that stupid button at the bottom. And I'm like, I don't get it.
Oh, he's on a roll this week. I love that.
I love it. That is great.
That's really
brilliant.
That's really tickled me. That's
good. I'm pleased. I don't think we should touch that one. I think we should just go.
I will say, if that is the truth, how the fuck do kids break their phone screens so much? They don't even need to drop it very far.
Because they throw shit, don't they? They're just twats.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I haven't got any.
I lost on my game.
That I don't get either. No, when people lose their shit over FIFA and stuff like that. Okay.
Oh, man children. That's what that is.
Yeah. We all know one of those. And finally, what else is Callum treaching us this week?
People laugh about how cats love getting into boxes, but if you walked into your living room and there was a box that was bigger than you, you'd probably get in it as well.
Oh, 110%. There's no denying that at all.
Of course you would.
Of course.
Because, that's massive. I want to see if I can fit it.
And you would wait there all day for someone else to come in the room so you could jump out and try and scare them.
I get bored. I get bored of that. Karis she'd throw me off the balcony. Not in anger. That's how scared she'd be.
Oh yeah, 110%. No, I'm pretty certain I have climbed in boxes. Like when we got the sofas, I'm pretty certain I climbed in the box for one of them.
Of course, because you want to know if you fit them, don't you? Like
exactly.
And how much? And I kind of like the idea of like sprawling out and it all just collapses.
Ace Ventura style.
Yeah. Just get in like. It's great, Callum. Again.
Don't make me relate to my cat though, Callum. Please, I hate that fucking thing. Do not make me relate to it.
Elite treachings. Elite. Every week he comes back again. And you're just like, oh. He's outdone himself. He can't do it again. Oh, he's outdone himself again. Oh, he's outdone himself again. They're great.
And dear listeners, I know you never do the things that we ask, but just in case, if any of you do feel like taking pictures or videos, you putting yourself into a box, just for my pure amusement, please do.
Yeah, let's take a little gander at those bad boys.
I just want to see videos of our listeners climbing into boxes. I'm easily amused.
Jamie?
Yes, sir.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Oh, read to me, baby.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. I've been getting quite excited.
I can imagine
I've
there's been a bit of a build-up, I imagine.
Funnily enough, not much of one.
Oh, okay.
But I now need to go back and find where the journal needs to come back in again. I think I found it.
Oh, that was quick.
Yes, I have. Okay, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
So, Bugs Bunny accidentally transformed the word Nimrod into a synonym for idiots because nobody got the joke where he sarcastically compared Elmer Fudd to the biblical figure Nimrod, a mighty hunter. Oh, I cannot say this word. Etymology?
Entomology?
E-T-Y. Etymology? Also, etymology, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's ridiculous and terrifying sometimes. So does that mean Bugs Bunny is more powerful than God? There's more. He also solidified the idea of rabbits loving carrots when carrots actually carry very little nutritional value for rabbits. The funniest part of that is that the original joke was a reference to a Clark Gable film where Gable munched on a carrot. It was never meant to imply that rabbits love carrots. The Clark Gable reference would have been obvious to audiences in the 40s, but has been pretty much lost to time. Bugs Bunny has too much power and should be feared.
I did not know Nimrod was something from the Bible. I always thought it was someone that's stupid, yeah. There we go. And again, I just thought it meant rabbits like carrots. Bugs, you are far more intelligent than we have ever given you credit for.
I'll always be a daffy man, though.
I love the fact we're giving Bugs all the credit, not the people that wrote and designed and did all the work behind Bugs, but the fictional character Bugs Bunny is who should be feared.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So, I choose rabbits. I can't do it. Jamie, my wife asked me to put ketchup on the shopping list. I can't fucking read anything now.
For fuck's sake. Why did I laugh at that? That was so bad. I feel slightly disappointed in myself for laughing at that.
It's great though, isn't it? Because it's just fucking hilarious. I love shit like that though. So that's going in.
And what's worrying is it came to my head the next time that Becky asked me to put ketchup on the shopping list. That's what I now want to do.
And you must.
Yes.
You must at all times. So, my hotel room in London, Jamie, comes with a duck. And I don't need a duck, but the card says, this duck is yours to take home and join you on your future travels. It's a rubber duck, by the way. And yes, I'm fully aware that this is manipulative capitalism at its finest, but I can't just leave Edwin.
Why am I disappointed I've never been given a rubber duck by a hotel?
I got given one in Pittsburgh. I've still got it.
Really? That's awesome.
I can't. Was it called the sinking? It's called that sunken duck. The drink was called sunken duck or something along those lines. And right at the bottom was a little tiny rubber duck, and I've still got it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was well happy with it. I was well fucking happy. It's been so long, I can't remember what the fucking parts of the journal are. So I told my gran the price of a bus to work and back, Jamie, is £4.70. And she was like, oh, that's terrible. Why didn't you get a skateboard instead? A fucking skateboard?
I would love to see you skateboarding to and from work.
I wouldn't.
Because you wouldn't.
It'd take me all fucking day. I'd probably get to the end of the bridge here and be like, nah, I'm all right, I'll walk.
No, I'm knackered.
I'm done.
I think I'd be sick of the noise of the skateboard before I got tired from doing it.
Although they get Tony Hawk's is free on PlayStation this month. Get it while you can.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was playing it earlier. It's nothing like I remember it. It's fucking hard now. I can't land anything. I'm like, why can't I land? Like, what's going on? Buying Hannah 360. Oh, for fuck's sake. Melon.
You find that though. You find like, oh, I remember this game when I was a kid. I was awesome. You download it, play again. You're like, God, I'm shit at this game.
Yeah, I was fucking terrible. I was like, well, I can't do anything. I'm still on the first level. I can't get to school. I can't get past the warehouse at all. What's going on?
I love how traumatized you sound by it.
Yeah. I've got a little feeling, Jamie, you might like this little entry.
Okay.
A barbarian warlord, a goblin king, a mighty necromancer, and a dark elven high priestess meet for one reason: to play suburbs and SUVs. The hottest, mundane suburban family tabletop RPG. Can I roll to have a meltdown in the middle of a PTA bake sale, please? Why? Because I want to make Karen look like a bitch.
That is fucking glorious. I like that a lot.
Great, isn't it? Yeah, I love that. So I love it. Oh. So, you have the abilities of a Disney princess, okay?
Me personally?
You can talk to animals, people bursting song around you, and it seems like every day a Prince Charming type falls madly in love with you. As one of the most feared mafia enforcers in New York, it's tough, but you make it work. How did you know? He squeals on his knees and shaking. Your finger tightens on the trigger. A little birdie told me. This person wins the internet.
I like that.
This is just for you. Your balls okay?
Yeah.
Did you know? Funnily enough, this is quite relevant. Did you know Wolverine and Deadpool can't be circumcised because they are regeneration abilities?
It's a really good point. I feel like there's some weird Deadpool comic out there somewhere where they've tried and got to see who grows back first or something.
Really? Jesus Christ.
I just feel like it's something that would happen. If not, it should.
This was just for you. All right. This one I found. I was like, this is going in the Jamie pile. Let me just see how many. I've got fucking loads left. Jesus Christ. So I'll stop very shortly. I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop it. Okay. That's what I've worked out. That's fine. Ready? You ready?
Go on.
Today was my brother's birthday party. Okay.
Okay.
We discussed my brother's middle name, Arturo, which is Arthur in Spanish. Mum, there was a popular Star Wars character loved in Peru named Arturito. So we went with that. Wait, Mum, did you mean R2D2? Dad, yeah, the robot. What?
I would love it if one of my names is after a Star Wars character.
Arturito, or whoever it's called.
Arturito.
Arturito.
As soon as you said the name and you mentioned Star Wars, it's like R2D2.
Hiya. Do you have a minute to talk about Dracula? No. Wait, Dracula? Yeah. You're vampires? Yeah, we have pamphlets. Vampires have missionaries? Where else would new vampires come from? Oh, I just assumed you bit people. Yeah, there are many hurtful stereotypes. May we come in?
That's clever. That's very clever. I like that. That's very clever. I like
Did you enjoy that? Yeah,
that's very clever.
Oh, just a quick time entry. I was at the bus waiting to come home from work, right? And this guy walked past me and started really fucking spanking himself. It was really fucking weird. He's walked past that girl like, but walking off, and I was like, what the fuck? What was that? It was so weird. So weird. Right, I'm gonna do about 3 or 4 more, and I'm gonna stop.
Which means about 6 more.
Shut up. So, when I bought my giant crystal ball, the lady looked at me in the eye and said, "Whatever you do, never, ever leave it uncovered when you're not home." And I said, "Oh, wow, because of the spirits." And she said, "What? No, because the sun hits it. Weird. It'll burn your house down."
It's not where I saw that going.
Oh, okay.
No.
A few more. Just now, walking down the street eating a banana, I spotted a woman at a bus stop, also eating a banana. To her horror and mine, I was physically able to stop myself raising my banana to her, a sort of banana toast. She looked very confused, then adorably bobbed her banana back.
It's the sort of thing I'd do.
So good. 2 more. So this is a lengthy mother, okay?
Okay.
So most stories, Jamie, about supernatural entities working with humans portray the supernatural entity as either a stuffy asshole with a superiority complex or a clumsy idiot whose lack of familiarity with human culture and utilities is played for laughs, or a combination of the two. But what I really want to see for once is a simple buddy family comedy dynamic. That's all. Human. Everyone has tried to sing all the parts of Bohemian Rhapsody on their own at the same time, and at least once in their life. Eldritch Monster. What? Like it's hard? Unhinges all 7 of their jaws to perform a pitch-perfect rendition of the Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, including the instrumentals. Human softly. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a great one to end on.
Hello.
This is a great one to end on. We're going to end the journal here because I don't think this can be topped for this week.
Okay. Guns
N' Roses have toned it down. There's a sign that says, "Welcome to the garden. Please respect the rules." Okay. Welcome to the garden. Please respect the rules. We got all the plants you want. We tend them with our tools. We are the people who can grow whatever you may need. If you've got the money, honey, we've got your disease. Garden. Welcome to the garden. Watch it bring in all the bees.
I was wondering what you were going to end that on. I wasn't expecting bees.
Bees. So yeah, and that concludes this week's edition of Tom's Journal.
What a beautiful journal it was. And how much have you got left to catch up on now?
Quite a bit.
It's full. No memory left.
There's still some fucking golden shit in there. There's still some great stuff in there. So I love it. Every time I find it, I'm like, that's phenomenal. That's also phenomenal. I'll have that. Thank you very much.
Mr. Stevens.
Oh, don't tell me we're going to participate.
Oh, yeah, we are. It's time to participate with the audience, baby.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's Participation Challenge. This week, I said, it's summertime, the holiday/vacation for our American friends. Season is upon us. So this week we are asking you, what is your dream holiday destination and why? If you've already been there, how was it? Any favourite memories? Was it as good as you hoped? Something a bit emotional this week. Thought we'd hear our listeners' hopes and dreams this week. What say you, sir?
So I've been to the States and I loved it. And I went to Pittsburgh and I loved it. It was great. So I'm going back to the States again next year with Keris, but she actually put 2 up that I had as well. Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
So those are 2 absolute places I really, really want to go. I really want to go watch rugby there. I want to take in the atmosphere, the culture. All the big creepy crawlers can fuck off, but the rest of it, like, I just want to go so bad. New Zealand looks absolutely stunning. One of my former college tutors actually lives there. So yeah, Australia and New Zealand for me. What about you?
See, I've got a few. Canada, I've always wanted to go to dream destination for me. I know it's not really. I can't really explain why. I've just always wanted to go to Canada. Australia is definitely up there as well. New York is up there. But the main one I've done. I went for my honeymoon. I went to Egypt. So that was one of my main ones. And I got to go to the pyramids and all that sort of stuff. And it's a weird experience. Like if someone says, is it everything you dream for? Yes and no. It's weird. It's weird. But I got to go inside the pyramid and I got to go to the museum and see the mask of Tutankhamun. All that incredible. It's just, yeah. I don't know how to describe it without sounding like I'm insulting the people of Egypt. So I'm just going to say it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Right, let's get some audience answers. Lydia Manson, I love this answer. My dream is to go to Ireland like my nana. It was a favourite trip and I always wanted to experience it. Yes, Lydia. I've also always wanted to go to Ireland. So, yeah. It's not a dream destination, just somewhere I've always wanted to go. So, Ollie Roylance loved this answer. WrestleMania 40 with the lads.
Yeah, good on Ollie. Good lad.
Yeah, I'd
That'd
love
be
to do
unbelievable.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not the biggest like wrestling fan anymore, I'd still love to do WrestleMania because it's just something I've never been able to do. Dave Marcovecchio says, these days, any holiday is the dream.
Yeah. And how spot on he is.
Absolutely. Jade Harris seems to think you'll know why on this one. She says Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia, Norway, and Santorini. Any idea? No.
Is it Game of Thrones related? I feel it's TV show related. I'm pretty sure Santorini. I think it's Game of Thrones. I think. But I think Croatia's in there as well. So I don't know if it is Game of... I don't fucking know, basically.
I'm sure she'll let us know. Kat Jane says, right now, back to the UK. It's been 4 years since I've been home.
Bless her. Yeah, it'd be great to have her back.
That's the problem with all this COVID malark. A lot of people have been stuck, not been able to go on holiday, but some people can't even bloody come home. So hopefully you can. Connor Johnstone says, anywhere cheap that I can find last minute that I haven't been before.
Yeah, that's how much I works. He's been to Romania quite a few times, so yeah, he's a good lad.
Shelley Harris says Tokyo Disney. Yes. I'd love to go to the Disney.
Can totally see that, yeah.
Yeah. Desiree Mansfield, anywhere the passport. She ain't fussy. She ain't fussy.
I love that.
Keris Mansfield says New Orleans, Memphis, and Nashville, and also the Maldives, and as you already said, Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, we've put them all on the list.
I'd love to do New Orleans and Memphis and Nashville. There's so many places in America because there's just so many different parts of America for so many different things. It'd be amazing to visit.
Well, you mentioned New York, and obviously that's where we're going in February. So
it's very true. PR Brown, former guest, says the Dolomites, and it was better than I dreamed. I have no idea what that is, to be honest, Mr.
Did I even research it to have a look what it was?
No, I forgot I was supposed to. All right, Mr. Geography, you tell me.
Let's have a look. I don't know. Let's have a look.
Come on, Captain Geography.
Let's have a little look.
Come on, what's the Dolomites? This little pause moment is brought to you by Google.
The Dolomites, also known as the Dolomite Mountains Alps or Dolomitic Alps, are a mountain range located in northern eastern Italy.
Oh.
They form part of the Southern Limestone Alps and extend from the River Adge or whatever in the west to the Piave Valley, Piave di Cadore in the east. Yeah, it looks absolutely fucking stunning.
Well, there we go. Now we know. Richie Rich says, watching the sunrise of the Angkor Wat temples during a 3-week holiday riding from Bangkok to Ho Chi Minh. It's very specific and I love it. And it sounds very, very nice. Nina Hewitson says, I would love to motorcycle down through Italy, stopping at as many rural places as I can. Great answer. Great answer. Joe Smith says, just to go to the loo without the kids yapping through the door at me would be pretty awesome. And oh no, one more. My mother, Debbie Myatt, says Egypt or any Scandinavian country. I haven't been anywhere yet. It's very true. My mom's never been abroad. And
can't tell me sort of shit out.
I felt really bad when I went to Egypt because my mom's wanted to go there ever since she was a little girl, and I felt really bad that I was going.
So it's your honeymoon. Why
still went because it was fun. Because my mom's always wanted to go, and I felt bad that I was going and she hadn't.
Okay.
Still fucking went.
It's not your fault, yeah.
It wasn't going to stop me going, but I had that brief moment of
of a second.
Yeah, half a second while I paid for it. And last but not least, Jake Smith says a dream holiday would consist of traveling to as many countries as I possibly can to trying all their traditional and most common foods. If I win the lottery, that'd definitely be what I'd do. Also spend a week in every US state, experiencing them all, and again, their regional food. Yeah, I love food. That's why I'm fat.
Well, there we are.
Like, you wanted to try all the different delicacies from around the world. I like it.
Absolutely. Great answer. Thank you to everybody who participated in Jamie's participation challenge. We do appreciate every last one of you. So thank you very much. If you enjoy Jamie's participation challenge, Tom's journal, Callum's treachings, the interview, and all the bullshit we talked about at the beginning, then enjoy the other 50 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, available where you get your podcast from, maybe Spotify, Google, Apple, etc., and etc. You can also find us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're notified when a video is released, and then comment, and listen, as Ron Wasserman says. You can also find our hashtag WBWs, Way Back Wednesdays, every single Wednesday. I mean, they're done now, but you can go back and listen to all previous 49 editions of Way Back Wednesday, where we brought over all our old interviews from our old channel that now live on ours. So now you're going to stay with us for the ride. It's great, isn't it? You can also find us on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that like button, share, and comment as much as physically fucking possible, please. Jamie, do you know where else you can find us?
At the Bloodstock Festival, amongst lots of sweaty metalheads.
That as well. We're also on the Twitter at TCO Pod. Do you know where else you can find us, Jamie?
Sitting here every Friday, talking, being beautiful, as always.
Also on the Instagram at TCO Pod. And you can also find us on TikTok at TCO Pod as well. Please come and follow us, share us, love us, do everything you can with our social media, and tell all your mates. It'd be great. We'd really, really appreciate it. You can finally also find us at our beautifully brand spankingly sexy, incredibly wonderful and deliciously new website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. You can find out all about us are on there. All of our affiliations are on there. All of our episodes and shows are on there. And our Just Giving page as well. Please keep donating to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Please. We are on 1,623 quid. We haven't moved since Jamie's cycle. Please keep us going. We would really, really appreciate it. The Chronicles of Podcast. Download us, review us, share us, rate us, tell all of your friends about us. Allow us into your ears. And most importantly, I've got a picture of you in my mind.
I thought it was more to that. Oh. I was going to get into that. I can't remember the next line.
Never thought it would be
so long. There we go. Anyway, before we get out of here, I think we should say thank you to a few of our friends. Every single little piece of music you hear on this show is delivered to you by one man. If you hear a guitar, it's him. Drums, it's him. Singing, it's him. You name it, it's the one and only Mr. Matt Roberts. Look him up at Matt Roberts Music on all your social medias. Look for him on Spotify, and you shall find an absolute metric ton of songs because the man doesn't stop. And like I said, every single piece of music comes from Matt, and we can't thank you enough, sir. A massive thank you goes to Mr. Braden Barry of Say We Can Fly for his Stay Cozy clothing line. Go to staycozyclothing.com. Find one of everything that you like, stick it in the old basket, and then put in the discount code The Chronicles at checkout and get yourself 10% off your order. Our gift from us to you because you listen to this show. And while you're there, go find that Sophie Lancaster collaboration t-shirt, and 50% of the profits go straight to these guys right here. The Sophie Lancaster Foundation, stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. They are our chosen charity. Every single week we fly their flag for one very good reason. That's simply because we believe in the message that they are trying to spread. We cannot wait to be working with these guys at the Bloodstock Festival. We want to hear your stories, how you have been treated differently, simply because you are alternative, goth, emo, whatever you want to class yourself as. If you are different and you have been treated badly because of that, we want to hear your stories. If you're at the Bloodstock Festival, come talk to us. Tell us face to face. If not, go to sophielancasterfoundation.com. There's a link on there for a questionnaire. Fill that in because we need as many stories and proof as we can to take to the courts to get being alternative classed as a hate crime, because it is. There is no other way of wording it. It is. I was thinking about this the other day. Stranger Things, this whole Eddie Munson thing, he's bullied and treated differently. Why? Because he's a metalhead that likes D&D. That was based in the 80s. That's how long this shit's been going on, and it's still happening today, and it's completely fucking ridiculous that it's still happening and isn't classed as a hate crime for being alternative. So we need to finally get some traction and help Sylvia's vision come true of getting it classed. So go to sophielancasterfoundation.com, fill in that questionnaire. While you're there, share the link. People might not know about this foundation, this charity. Help them do so. Buy some merchandise. Go to our website. Go to our Just Giving page. Donate some money there. Whatever you can do to support, please help us in doing so, because they mean the absolute world to us. Therefore, they should mean the absolute world to you. And last but not least, a big thank you to this handsome devil right here for sitting beside me every single week.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Same to you too. Jamie, another glorious episode, sir.
Indeed, I do dearly. I have missed this.
It's been great. It's great to be back. If you are at the Bloodstock Festival this weekend, do come and say hello. And as for this week, we'll see you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.